Church field, and one time after a game, I was just kind of walking behind the batting cage over there, and I saw this grate with water flowing into it and some flowers and water trickling down the hillside. And I didn't really think much of it or even explore it at the time. And then fast forward probably 10 years later, um, where I spend a lot of time in the arroyos, in the Arroyo Seco. Um, and I have like pretty much my whole youth. Um, and so I was on Arroyo Drive and I saw the cobblestone cross for the cathedral oak tree. And I was just kind of walking around and I saw that there were two spots where water just comes out of the hillside. And it blew my mind. Sadly, I didn't know that there were natural springs in the Arroyo Seco, at least not like in South Pasadena. And it fascinated me, and I kind of just checked it out and um, decided to write about it, document it, and try to tell as many people as I can about it, so it doesn't get ruined further. Definitely, and I've tried to find out when a bunch of others have tried to find out when or how or what was done by the city of South Pasadena, presumably. But just short of the fences for the Arroyo baseball fields in South Pasadena, there's a grate, and the water from Garfias Spring goes into the grate, goes across the baseball fields underground, and then um, in the little strip of San Pascual Park, that's alongside Stony Drive, it comes out of the ground from an artesian well style kind of situation, as in combination with some water from an outlet just upstream, maybe 500 feet in the arroyo. And there it flows for, I think, a quarter of a mile roughly, in a low flow, um, providing nice habitat for birds. There's crawfish, turtles, all kind of stuff. And it's a spot with a lot of potential for restoration. Um, and I hope to see it transform greatly and not be a victim of the Arroyo Seco water reuse project. So because in springtime, when the ground is just more hydrated, Garfias Spring is more of a stream down the hillside. But in September or October, during the drier times of years, it's kind of just an underground, more ephemeral flow. So I would say that the diversion is giving more water to San Pascual, just because it's more of a constant rate of flow. As a young person who sees a lot of stuff about, sustainability, green action, nature-based solutions, actual constructive action that's going to help us exist better with our environment. It's really it's really disappointing to see the city that I've lived in for pretty much all my life wanting to put in more pipes, more concrete, further degrade the natural character of the area. Because ever since I've lived in Los Angeles, I've wondered, why are our streams trapped in concrete chokeholds? You know, and the least the city could do is plant some native species and remove the just ridiculous amount of invasive species over there. But what they're worried about is giving more water to the golf course and destroying wild lands while they're at it. And it doesn't make sense. Absolutely. The city should be more focused on restoring its native natural character, especially as a city that advertises itself as a city of trees, a green city, rather than helping businesses that aren't important to the community or economy um, operate cheaper. It's cruel, it's corrupt. That's what it is. It's corrupt. As a South Pasadenan, I don't know anyone that could say they care about that golf course.